ngapinde aiwa ngapinde ake mukomana ai
Coxman Music.
aiwa ngapinde aiwa ngapinde ake mukomana ngapinde aiwa ngapinde ake mukomana ai
political science point of view, it is an important right that we must exercise. For victory, everybody is.
Coxman Music.
aiwa ngapinde aiwa ngapinde ake mukomana ngapinde aiwa ngapinde ake mukomana ai
Coxman Music.
aiwa ngapinde aiwa ngapinde ake mukomana ngapinde aiwa ngapinde ake mukomana ai
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Zimbabweans. Depending on where you are, thank you so much for joining us. We were playing the popular song there, but I think it kept repeating itself. But I think we are all now well versed with that song, Kapinde Mukomana. We'll talk more about that. And let me introduce my co-host here. Today, she's not a co-host, actually, because I'll be talking to her. We have important issues to discuss here. But before we go into that, we are going to talk about the Ngapinde challenge. Leader Barbara, thank you so much. Welcome to the program. Let me introduce you officially. People don't know you. People just know that there's this lady who comes to Chief Sose's shows, and it ends there. Leader Barbara, or Barbara Tanyanyiwa, is a former president, former president of the Commercial Workers Union. They don't know that, so sometimes we need to remind people that she's a former president of the Commercial Workers Union, and also at that same time, she was the National Secretary General for Women in the ZCTU, Zimbabwe Congress of Trade Unions. Very powerful, two powerful positions. She was one of the top women in our labor movements in Zimbabwe. And right now, as we are speaking, she's the MDC Alliance National Secretary for Communications in the Assembly of Women, which means she sits in the MDC Alliance National Executive Committee, NEC, and she also sits in the National Council, the highest decision-making body of the party. So, Leader Barbara, or Barbara Tanyanyiwa Gwangwara, please welcome to the program. Sangana ine vana veZimbabwe vari pano.
Thank you so much, Chief Sose. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Zimbabwe, from wherever you are. Mangwanani, maswera sei, mamuka sei, muri Zimbabwe, kumativi mana ese, enyika. Yebo, lingabe lichona njani, mtwakazi omuhle, emagumbina mane wonke, omhlaba, nsitsho phela ekobulawayo, ePlumtree, ePhumula, eMagwegwe, eHarare, Mutoko, Beitbridge, Bindura, lingabe lichona njani, khona ngapho eDiaspora, lingabe lichona njani. Ngiyabonga Chief Sose.
Thank you. And let me also take this time to welcome our viewers and listeners here on ZimEye Facebook, ZimEye YouTube. We are also live on Change Radio. Welcome our viewers and listeners. We have a very important topic to discuss tonight, so don't go away. But before we do that, we have some goodies that we want to give away. You saw the song, you now know the song, Ngapinde Ake Mukomana, Murikumuziya Mukomana watiri kutaura nezvayo. So there's someone from the Zimbabwe Civic Society, who has offered $50 a week.
There is no such
$50 a week. This is money that we are talking about to anyone who is going to enter the Ngapinde Hakem Komana Challenge and win. So we are starting that competition right now. You can start sending your videos to this number that will be flighted here. It's someone in the United Kingdom. You will be, and he and his team will be getting all the videos that will be sent. Ngapinde Challenge competition. Okay, I thought it was a UK number. It's actually a Zimbabwean number. So please, I just got this information, and this person was saying, Chief, please talk about this in your program. I don't even know the person, but the person has promised to give $50 a week to anyone who comes up with a good Ngapinde Challenge dance. Please start getting those videos in so that you can get yourself $50. This is good. Ngapinde Challenge competition is on. Send your video right now to the WhatsApp number 263-71630-7316. Ngapinde Hake Mukomana. Barbara, I know you have an interest in this. Do you want to comment on that before we go to the major topic that we want to discuss tonight? You are on mute. There we go.
Yes, thank you so much, Chief Soshe. I think this is going to be very, very interesting. This reminded me of the Jerusalem challenge. We didn't know it was going to be so popular. Jerusalem became popular all over the world. So I can foresee this one also, Chief, going popular, because there is a video that I saw a Chinese woman saying, Kapinde mkomana. She was saying, Kapinde hake mkomana. A Chinese woman, so that, hanzi yapindirwa nenyika dziri kure, ngapinde hake mukomana yapindirwa nenyika dziri kure. I think this is a very, very good a marketing strategy for Nelson Chamisa. Kuzoona kondosvika my-elections, Chief, idhi anenge akwata.
Anenge abvuma.
Yeah.
Yes, so please share this video so that as many people as possible can access what we are discussing, but also equally important, the Ngapinde Challenge competition, so that we get as many videos as possible. I know the young guys and the young ladies out there, they're coming up with different songs, different dance styles that they're just posting on social media. Let's keep that going. Let's keep it going so that we keep talking about this Mkomana and Ngapinde Zake Mkomana. But now getting into the crust of this issue, I'm seeing here. I'm trying to talk whilst I'm also sharing this video so that we get here as many people as possible. What we are discussing today, guys, it's important, very important. It's something that we have discussed before. It's part of Zanupf strategy to eliminate those people that are around President Nelson Chamisa, that are strengthening him, that strengthens the struggle. It's not about him, it's about the struggle. So Zanupf has been targeting and is continually targeting and is going to target more of the people that are behind President Nelson Chamisa, that support President Nelson Chamisa as we go. So sometimes when we get this information through our intel, we want to preempt, we want to talk about it so that when you see things happening, you won't be shocked, you'll be prepared, So that's what we are doing today. There is a lot that is happening around our civic society in Zimbabwe. You saw it, it's not rumors. You have heard Zanupf saying they are going to ban the civic society organizations in Zimbabwe, and they have also seen how they've been attacking the MDC alliance, how the leadership of the party has come under incessant attacks from Zanupf. But it's not ending there. Now Zanupf and Emmerson Mnangagwa are coming after the ZCTU, the biggest employee organization in Zimbabwe. And you know why they're attacking the ZCTU, specifically the president of the ZCTU. But I don't know much about that, but we have an expert here, a veteran trade unionist, a person who is connected to the trade union in Zimbabwe, who knows the ins and outs, who knows everything that is happening in the ZCTU. Leader Barbara, can you tell us what's going on in the ZCTU?
Yes, thank you so much, Chief Soshe. Maybe to start with, I think our viewers and listeners know that MDC was born by ZCTU in 1999. MDC is a project, Chief, a project, it's a workers' project that also incorporated civil society, the students, even the villagers. So it then became a people's project. Hence, there was a people's convention in 1999 prior to the formation of MDC. So MDC is the child of ZCTU. So the Zanupf government was never okay with the formation of MDC. But initially, Chief, what had happened, the days of Wanachangrai, the days of Wana Gibson Svanda, when they were pushing for the workers' causes, when they were fighting the injustices that were there, they were the government was not listening to them. Remember, there were strikes, Chief. You remember the 1998 stay away that stopped everything. The 1998 stay away, everything came to a halt. The whole of Zimbabwe. Hapana chino chakafamba. It was a very powerful stay away led by Gibson Svanda. By then, he was the president, and Morgan Changirai was the Secretary General of ZCTU. So this stay away destabilized the country, and that's when Mugabe was away. Do you remember, Chief? Ahangari out of the country. When he jetted in, the first thing ku airport he then made a statement, a comment about the stay away, and he then said, "Wana Gibson, Nana Changirai, kana makuda kuita zvematongerwo enyika, for my yenyu party." It was in 1998. For my yenyu party. And then when people heard this, Chief, it's the people who then said, well, if Mugabe wants the workers to form a party, why can't we form a party? Because we are the people, we are suffering. We are the ones that are bearing the brunt of this maladministration. Remember, 1998, that was the peak. It was the time, what you call that, is economic structural adjustment. Yeah, in ISAP, yakanga yapedza vanhu vakushanda ma-short hours, vamwe vakaretrenchwa. Ndo patakatanga kunzwa word rekuti retrenchment. We never knew kuti there was such a thing that's called retrenchment. We never expected good people will work shorter days, 2 days a week, 3 days a week. And that's when all the problems started. So the ZCTU listened, and they went down consulting. They went consulting from the grassroots, and the grassroots ikadaira, Chief, and then that's how MDC was formed. I remember, Chief, the memorandum that invited people to this working people's convention that was held aquatic complex Kuchitungwiza. The memorandum yakatobva muoffice yeZCTU. Now, I have the memorandum. It's just that I didn't know we were going to do we were going to show the people. The memorandum was it was signed by Morgan Changirai. It was on a ZCTU letterhead, inviting everyone who was all the progressive forces. They were inviting everyone who was tired about this government of thieves, about this government of thugs. So that's how people then converged at the aquatic complex in Tungwiza, and then boom, the baby MDC was formed, Chief.
Wow, wow. So there is a great connection here between the MDC Alliance and the ZCTU. And, you know, some people don't even know that there is that, you know, umbilical cord that connects the ZCTU and the party, the MDC Alliance led by Advocate Nelson Chamisa. So why do you think ZANU-PF is going after the ZCTU?
ZANU-PF is going after the ZCTU solely to weaken MDC because they know kuti midzi ye MDC iri ku ZCTU. They know kuti ndo kune grassroots and ZCTU is the mother of MDC. So they are now trying, even this issue Dagi Chief, it's a thing that was you know, she stayed managed by ZANU. If I tell you, even in the ZCTU, there are people who went to officiate at Dagi's Congress, vachizvitiwo ZCTU, vasina kupiwa mablessings acho neZCTU. So we can see kuti this thing hazvisi kuperera panapa. The reason why they are doing this, Chief, I think sometime in 2000 or 2001, ZANU-PF at its Congress, by the way, ZANU-PF at Congress, inoita conference, because Congress kunosarudzwa ma leaders. ZANU-PF conference, they just confirm my leaders like their president. So to 2001, they held a conference in Bindura, Chief, whereby they came up with a resolution. Look, we have failed to destroy ZCTU, because remember there was ZFTU that was formed. Yana Chinotimba here. Its aim was to weaken ZCTU, but because the Washandi waiziwa zvavanoda, ZFTU was a project, yes, ZANU-PF. So people didn't go to ZFTU. Tosaka muchiona it's no longer there. Hakuna munhu ari kutaura nezve-ZFTU. Right now, I think kune ZFTU 9 ezvinezvi, but do you know that there are 9 ZFTUs? Ezvinezvi what they are doing, vari kungodya mari dzevashandi, because kune vamwe vashandi vaya vanofunga kuti kana tikava aligned ne-government tichaguta, but alas, the employer does not operate like that. The elites do not operate like that. The oppressor does not operate like that. So the ZFTU failed to destroy ZCTU. So the conference resolution was to say, let's destroy ZCTU from within. And remember, I said 2001. So how were they going to destroy ZCTU? They said, let's form my unions that are going to be affiliated to ZCTU. We saw the mushrooming of unions, Chief. My parastatals that never used to have my unions, they had unions, vakauya, vakajoina, and these people, Chief, little did you know what that was the aim. So these people would come and want to change the way things were done in ZCTU. Remember, if they negotiate and they don't get what they want, the next thing they go on strike or they go on demonstration. So this clique that came never wanted to see my demonstrations, Chief. They would say, no, let's not demonstrate, let's reason, and let's sit down with the government, let's give them time. Like you think, how do you negotiate with Munaraku Kujaniri? So they came, sort of, but at the same time, Chief, it was a way of capturing ZCTU. Remember, the last Congress, last Congress ZCTU was in 2016, and the 5-year term Yanamtasa Irkupera this year. So it's 5 years. So this year, end of October, there's gonna be a Congress, and they have started, Chief. These people, they want to ouster Mtasa.
That's what I wanted us to get into, the crux of the matter. What exactly is ZANU-PF doing right now to destabilize the ZCTU?
Yes, they've started. The money is being dished. Chief left, right, and center. My delegates. So far there was a youth. Istowati my young workers. My youth eco trade union announced my young workers. My young workers did their congress. The women did their congress, and the money was exchanging hands. Chief, every delegate waipiwa ma20 usa. Imagine kuti vashandi vari kuhora mabond, and then kongouya munhu
So
achiti
right now,
oimari
Zanupf is doing that. They're dishing out money
exactly.
right now to influence decisions, to influence the change of leadership within ZCTU.
Yes, exactly, Chief. Where is this money coming from? Because tell you what, the other thing that they did, Chief, this is very interesting. The other thing that they did, ZCTU INEMA affiliates about 34. So in order for you to be part of decision making, you have to be up to date with your subs. So because of the inflation, because of the economic crisis, some unions failed to pay my subscriptions to ZCTU because my employers were not remitting my union dues to the union. So they were grounded. 5 years, union isipo pa ground, isingaoneki ku ZCTU because they were in bad standing. That's the word that is used. They were in bad standing. So if you are in bad standing, you don't participate in the activities, you don't go kuma programs, you don't go even kuma trips, you don't do anything ku ZCTU because unengochinzi uri in bad standing. So there was a time when there were only 8 unions. Chief, last Congress, only 8 unions went to the Congress out of 34. The rest were in bad standing. And I understand this time also, there were many unions that were in bad standing. And I tell you what, those unions, akangomuka, abhadharirwa, Chief, their membership, their subscriptions were paid in full because it's bond, it's RTGS. So wakangobhena mayusa vakapiwa vakandobhadhara. Imagine kuti 5 years usimo muZCTU and then you just come pa Congress. So what is it that you want to do pa Congress? What is it that you want to do? So this is the issue here. The unions, they were given money, they paid, and all those unions that were given money, Chief, they are now beside with this team that's wants to ouster Mtasa. And the reason why Mtasa is being ousted is Anzi Arkusapota MDC Alliance, Arkusapota Nelson Chamisa. But is it about Nelson Chamisa, or is because it's about suffering of the workers? Because suffering of the worker means the suffering of the nation. Because baba wakashaya mari mumba, Chief, Murieste, it goes hungry. Even Zinzarese, it goes hungry. The community goes hungry. Mai vanotengesa matumati cannot survive. Vanotengesa doro waya, they cannot survive because baba avana buying power. Baba doesn't have money. So this is the politics that is there, Chief.
Right. So I know the ZCTU president is President Peter Mutasa. What is the situation with him right now? We know he has done very well. He has done a good job in terms of supporting the revolution, in terms of supporting the people's struggle, and more specifically because of supporting the MDC alliance. We all saw what he did in 2019, during the ZCTU Stay Away. You were talking about the ZCTU Stay Away of 15 years ago. But the ZCTU led another massive stay away, the fuel stay away, where over 50 women were raped, and they completely shut down Harare. And that was under the leadership of President Peter Mutasa. Could that be the reason why Mr. Mutasa is being targeted? And, whom do they want to replace Mutasa with?
Oh, yes. I'm told they want to oust Mtasa because of that. And remember, when Mtasa was arrested and Japhet Moyo, who is the Secretary General, Chief, ndo vanhu vakasungwa. And then newamwe makada ekuma regions, imwe leadership yeZCTU, they were not arrested. And when Mtasa and Japhet were arrested, the other team never went to the courts. The Mavi 11s are there. We can show them. People never they never supported Mtasa. They never supported Japheth because they said, why did you go on stay away? Yeah, we said let's give government a chance. What? So they were not on their side, but the good part of it, Chief, ndezvekuti vashandi vari pasi apa grassroots, they are with Mtasa. They are with Mtasa. And it so if let's say let's give them a benefit of doubt kuti vachabudirira kuti vabvise Mtasa, but what I know, Chief, ndezvekuti ground avamborishandi, ground harishandiki because hakuna mushandi at this juncture. Hapana mushandi ari kuda kusapota ZANU. Hapana mushandi.
We don't even want to talk about them being successful because we cannot allow ZANU-PF to dictate, who should be the leader in any organization. The same way that they're doing in the MDC alliance, that they are trying to impose leaders. That's the same way that they're now doing with the ZCTU. I think there has to be a way the people have to say no to that. It has to come to an end. And we as people have to support the ZCTU, and the ZCTU leadership and the membership, they should do everything possible so that we don't have a handed down leadership. What do you think we can do, Leader Barbara, as we round up? Because I really want you to come back, and I want you to come back with President Mutasa so that we can unpack this issue and expose ZANU-PF and stop them, before they do what they're trying to do.
Maybe before I respond to that, Chief, I want our admin to play Peter Mtasa's video. This video, he did it during before the conference, Emadzimai, and I will tell you the reason why he had to do this. Can you play the video? Mtasa akapfeka mbasha dzake dzekujere. Remember, Mtasa made his outfit yeku prison because he was saying kuti these clothes zeku prison vanhu vanofanira kudzijaira. So hadzifani kuvhundusa because vanhu kakanzwanzi tiri kuenda kujere, the first thing chaanofunga are those khaki what you call zvimakaki zviya zviya, kuti wakomana here ndigopfeka zvinhu zvekaki. Okay. So Mtasa, yes.
If you can play it very quickly because we have another program that is coming.
Maswera sei madzimai eku 7th Women's Conference. Tava nenguva yakanaka tikakurukura nyaya dziri kudzudza nekutambudza madzimai. Tabatikana patabuda tichinzwa kuti kune vanhu vari kubhadhara vanhu $20 kuti vavhotire leadership yavanoda ivo vanhu, kwete inodiwa nemadelegates kana maaffiliates. Chinhu chachitenderwe muunion. And kana paine vasangana nedambudziko iri, mari torai nekuti dziri kubva kune vanhu vari kuita chirongwa chisina kunaka. Asi imi chizivai kuti hatishande saizvozvo. Hativhoti nekutengwa kwemavhoti. Kudzikisirwa kunzi $20 idetermine leadership yeunion for 5 years. Ko kana tadaro, mari idzodzo dzichabhadharwa nei? Vapinda muleadership iyoyo zviri pachena kuti vatokepchwa. Saka vachabhadhara nei? Vanobhadhara nestruggle yevashandi. Isu kuno tiri kuramba mari zhinji nezvese zvatiri kupiwa. Techimira nestruggle yevashandi, techitambudzwa, techirohwa, techisungwa. Ko imi mungatengwa here $20? Saka isu tinoziva kuti anoshandisa mari pazvinhu zvevashandi haasi kuita zvinhu zvevashandi. Tibatsirei ipapo, vhoterai vanhu vamunoda, vanodiwa nemaaffiliates, pasina kushandurwa $20 kuzvidzwa. Ndatenda.
Wow. So we can see here, folks, those who are listening, you heard yourself from the ZCTU president clearly saying that ZANU-PF is giving out money to delegates, to people, the same way that ZANU-PF has been parceling out money to MDC supporters so that they can attack MDC leaders that are around President Nelson Chamisa. We are seeing money being used here, to try and derail the people's struggle. So this is so wrong, but we'll continue to expose this. Leader Barbara, we have said next time we want the ZCTU president to be here with us. I'll give you 3 minutes to round up.
Yes, so thank you so much, Chief Sose. So this is the situation at ZCTU, and these people havana kumira chief mari iri kudirwa, but isusu we know kuti vashandi they know what they want, but sometimes handi unoona zvinoita kuZanu kuti kuZanu they thrive ne-rigging. So we cannot rule out even chero rigging yacho kuZCTU, because I'm told kuti there was a technically staff yange yakuinflate ama-figures ema-delegates on these unions that are against pro-democracy, that are not are against democracy. So it could be vanogona kutora ma-tactics ezanu rigging. So anything, chief, but Mutasa is resolute. Mutasa still has got support. The workers love him. But unfortunately, ku Congress, kunengoenda ma-delegates mashoma avazi vese vashandi vanoenda. Dai kwakuri kunzi inoita Congress fanike ye-MDC ye-2006 iya yekuti munhu wese akaenda ku-Congress, hai, then we would say kuti we know kuti vashandi they would do. But now paita element yemari apa, chief. So we are urging people kuti kana wapiwa mari idya. Comrade Chibebe used to say, azvina kutanga nhasi zvichifu zvazviriko even chero madays ana Chibebe. Comrade Chibebe will say, hanzi chop the money, hanzi chop the money, eat the money, but vote wisely. So this is the slogan yandoda kusiyira vashandi veZimbabwe, those that are going to the Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, this is the time. If you did not know that ZANU-PF has got a plan of destroying ZCTU from within, this we are seeing this is coming into fruition, chief, and 20 years later, this thing yazobuda manje pachena. When we used to hear it, chief, we thought could it be? How? One of it said, because that time ZCTU was intact, mari dzanga singanetsi, ma unions aibhadhara zvakanaka. But don't forget kakuti ma employers kuregedza kuendesa mari kuma unions is also a strategy of starving the unions, because my employers mazhinji ndezanu. So you see, these things they interlink. Okay. So this is the situation, Chief.
Well, thank you very much. But you heard the advice there. Chop the money, chop the money, chop the money. If you get money from ZANU-PF people, idya mari, usaregere kudya mari. Ukapiwa mari uchinzi uri ZCTU delegate, idya mari. Ukapiwa mari uchinzi uri munhu we-MDC, you have to destabilize MDC, or you have to go and vote ZANU-PF. Idya mari, but know that you should know where to go and put your eggs, because that money is not what you want. You want a job. You want, good livelihood. You want a good country. You don't want $10. You don't want $20. But when you're given that $20, chop the money. Each guy mad. Yeah, but this is.
I'll chop my money.
Chop my money. But thank you very much, Adida Barbara. And as we finish, please, Gap in the Challenge is on. Gap in the Challenge competition is on. Send your videos to this WhatsApp number 263-71-630-7316. I'm reading it so that for the benefit of our listeners on Change Radio, I'll repeat the number again. Gap in the Challenge competition, dance competition. Please send your video to the number 263-71-630-7316. And there's a $50 prize tag there. Every week we'll be coming back here and giving you the winner of that $50. Please spread the message, share this video so that we can have as many people coming up with those videos as possible. And this issue, ZCTU under ZANU-PF attack discussion, is going to be continued. Leader Barbara will let us know when ZCTU President Peter Mutasa will be available for a discussion together with her, so that we expose ZANU-PF to its wickedness. Thank you so much, those who joined us on Change Radio and here on ZimI. We'll continue the discussion. God bless you. Let's listen to this Gap in the Challenge song again.
Expose ZANU-PF it's wicked. Thank you so much, those who joined us on Change Radio and here on ZimI. Continue discussion. God bless you. Let's listen to this Gap in the Challenge song again.
Vana veZimbabwe vabvuma naivo vati nyangwe mapurisa abvuma naivo vati masoja abvumawo naivo vati mawo veterengu abvuma naivo vati vana vachidana mbuma mayuka anoda mabasa saka ati atichada kutambura saka tati nevarito nevatoti kunge vekumaruzevu vapepuka masoja abvuma naivo vati maticharamba kutambira nyemba
Cook